I'm live. That's debatable, isn't it? I'm live. I don't think anyone will watch this, but well, look at that camera. Looks horrible. How do I fix that? No idea. Just having a play. By the time you get here, I will have finished. That looks very... Maybe if I turn this light off. Oh, that doesn't look much better, does it? This is terrible, Muriel. What do I do? Oh, no. Yeah, nobody watching? That's great. I've got... someone's watching. What's going on there? How dare you come and watch my stream? I don't do live streams. 2 thumbs up. How can I have 2 thumbs up with one person watching? That makes no sense at all. So maybe someone wants to say something. Can you hear me? Is it actually working? I have no bleeding idea. Oh, is the audio working? Someone want to tell me? Hello? I'm no good at the streaming stuff. Oh, it's working. Great. Yeah, I just wanted to have a bit of a practice until I actually decide to do a live stream. I thought I'd better actually go through the motions just so that I can be sure. Is the audio level okay? It's got little green lights down. I've never used this before. Never used this. Oh, goodness me. So 36 people watching. Don't you people have something better to do with your time? It's terrible. Yeah, so, as I say, it's raining outside. It's horrible. I want to do a video, but I need to do some outdoor shots. So I'm stuck in here. Where's your display random FPV? It's on its way, mate. It's just the COVID. It's slowed everything down, hasn't it? Look, I can't keep up. It's too many comments. Fantastic. 50 people. That's crazy. Oh, no, anything you'd like to know? I've done my AMA. Got some more ones. But if there's any pressing questions that people would like to know about, then just fire away and I'll do my best to ignore you. Donuts. That's Kevin. That's always worthwhile in every stream. You've got to have donuts. How much? Got any merch? No, I don't. But I will. I'll keep promising that for ages. Yeah. Rant about something. No, I refuse to rant. That's one thing I'm passionate about. No ranting. Let me tell you all about oh, no, that would be ranting. What else? I can't keep up. Anything new? No, absolutely. What's my favorite food? All of it. All of it. I'm only 5 pizzas away from reaching my full genetic potential. So I better get some pizza tonight. End of the world flight coming soon. Yeah, could be. ADSM. Oh, I've lost it. ADSB alarm was here somewhere, probably on the other table. I've been working with it. So no, I'm not selling them, but I made, as I said in a previous video, I may do a couple of special signed editions and make them available if someone wants them. But I don't have any plans to manufacture them because it's so easy. You just buy a Raspberry Pi, buy the SDR dongle, download the image for the SD card, plug it in, and away you go. It's not rocket surgery. What else have we got here? How's Ron? I don't know. He's working today. He's old, but he works. But like me, I'm old, but I work. Well, sometimes I work. Mostly I'm broken. The John Day Club. No, it's the Harry Day Club, Ellen. The Harry Day Club. Yes, doing some more work on that. Free Sky versus Radio Master. Definitely. That fight is all lined up. Take place on this channel soon. Actually, I've just been working on the... Hang on a minute. I'll just get out of the... Moving out of the way. I've been doing the video between these, comparing these two. Which is the best and why would you use it? And so you can, that's what I want to do some outdoor shots for. I've got to get some more comparative video and I don't have a lot of the SharkBite video on file. I may use someone else's. But I want to explain the differences between the two systems, which may be more suitable for you, which is basically the pros and cons, because they've both got benefits and advantages, both got disadvantages. So that'll be hopefully a video that everyone will want to watch. DJI sucks. Giz FPV. Giz FPV. I know it's not Giz. What's Giz? Is that some kind of foreign sandwich? Anyway, Giz FPV, which DJI sucks. Yes, DJI does suck. And so does SharkBite in some regards, and so does Analog. They all suck to some degree, but they're also all very good in other regards. So I'm going to, the video for RC model reviews I've been working on for so long now is just explaining the differences, the strengths, the weaknesses, and then people can make their own minds up, because depending on what your needs are, one will be better than the other. What else? A fans meetup. Yes, it is, I suppose. I don't know. How many got? 85 people watching. You people, get a life. Why aren't you watching PewDiePie or Netflix or something? It's amazing. When am I going to update the RC Model Reviews website? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because it was going to be pretty web-based and all that sort of stuff. But then YouTube was basically the medium of choice. So the RC Model Reviews website will be updated. And when I get my own video server going, I'll be putting a lot of the videos on the website so you can watch them in the relevant page through that web server. That's taken a bit longer than I thought. I've got to try and get my ISP to give me a static IP number. It keeps changing it on me, which makes it a little more difficult. What else have we got here? My live streaming cam is really clear. I should get a Pro Mist filter then, so that I don't look so clear. No one wants to look this clear. It's not good. It's hard on the eyes for you guys. What do we got here? Shark bite, been flying. The new camera, so good. Yeah, I mean, all this FPV stuff's good. Actually, the bottom line, the takeaway from what the video I've been doing on these systems is it doesn't matter what FPV gear you've got. It's better than no FPV gear. And if you're not flying FPV, you should be, because it's a whole new dimension to the hobby. So yeah, I don't think you can make a mistake at the moment. It doesn't matter what you buy. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to like it. What else have we got here? When am I visiting Ringebu in Norway? Well, this whole COVID thing seems to have put a cramp in the international travel plans of anybody at the moment. So I'd really like to go and see them. And also Mario from RC Shims. Quite a few people I'd like to drop in and say, to Bot Grinder. Bot Grinder, we could have vegan meals and talk about healthcare and things, about being healthy. Sure, Bot Grinder be into that. What else have we got? What kind of DLG do you own? I've got several DLGs. The one I fly the most at the moment is the Hobby King one. It's a Kevlar carbon thing. It was $129, I think, from Hobby King. Bought it years ago, and it's still really good. It's getting a little heavy because I had to glue. The tail broke a little bit, and just the little bit of glue I put on the tail required counterweight on the nose to offset. It was only CA. It wasn't epoxy, and that's just made it a little bit heavier, but just makes more fun to fly. Have to work a bit harder. Yeah, and I know dynamic DNS can help with the changing IP, although much easier to use a static IP if I can, but I'll work around it. It's not a problem. I need a big logo on the wall behind me. I do have a big metal thing here. Hang on. Where is it? If I can find it. My daughter gave me this for my birthday one year. See that? Recognize this person? In fact, it's designed to have a shadow cast on the wall. Here we go. See if I can make it work. Hang on. Bear with me. Gratuitous chair shot. Review and link in the description. This thing here, if I can get is it going to work? It's probably not going to work. I've got too much light. It's supposed to cast a shadow. Oh, it's not working very well, is it? So look, is it going to cast it? No, you can't. So anyway, it casts a shadow that looks just like me. Even though the cutout doesn't really look like me. I better turn this back around so we can see what's going on. Oh, the lighting is terrible. A small room is atrocious for trying to get good lighting because there's just no way you can do it. What else have we got here? Hey, Bruce. Hey, Demiquad FPV. Maybe the Outlaw 2 video might make... No, what are you talking about? Lots of people have built it without part 2. It's an IQ test. That's why I can't get the video finished. I failed. How's my daughter doing? Actually, she is in remission at the moment. She's had lots of chemo. She's had, she's not well, but she has a lot better than she was. The cancer hasn't gone away, but at the moment it's under control, which is probably the best we could hope for. And we just sort of fingers crossed, which explains why most of my typing, you can't read it. It's fingers crossed. And what else have we got? Bruce, where do you get decent amounts of CA in New Zealand? Usually off my fingers because it sticks, that's where I get most of my CA from because it gets stuck to my hands. Decent amounts of CA, I don't know. Yeah, I used to get it from Hobby King, but now getting stuff from Hobby King is just a pain in the backside. Haven't bought anything from Hobby King for probably 4 or 5 years, I'd say, because the website was crap and then the shipping's all so expensive. So, don't know. What do we got? Andy M65. Can you do your makeup with that light, Bruce? Yes, well, that's on my beauty vlog, my other channel, where I do all that and the eyebrow plucking and polish my head and things. Yeah, so don't forget to check all the channels. What have we got? Reading it. Hey, Grumpy John TX Redneck RC always puts comments in. What does he say? Hey, Bruce, hang a big green screen on that wall behind you and cast pictures of New Zealand. I said, yeah, I should. I should put a green screen in here. Actually, I'll have to order one and get one because it would be really handy working in when it's really cold and wet and too horrible to go out to the studio. It'd be great. What else have we got? Ditto Hobby King from Ether Breather. Yeah, I don't think not as many people are using Hobby King as used to. It used to be great. Everything, I bought most of my stuff from Hobby King. You could get half a kilo shipped for $14 by DHL. It was here in 3 days. Now, pretty much crap. And even Banggood isn't as good as it was. A lot of people using AliExpress. Now, where are you guys buying your hobby products from on the internet? What's your preferred choice? I'd like to know. Come on, into the commenty bit down here or wherever it is. Well, I don't know where it is. Somewhere down there. Hobby RC says Giz FPV. That's it. It's the only place that's selling stuff now. Okay. AliExpress, yeah, AliExpress. Amazon, AliExpress, the cheapest. Pyrodrone, Race Day Quads and Pyrodrone. Yep. Elifun in Norway. And Tower Hobbies. Tower Hobbies, are they still going? Tower Hobbies, my goodness. I did used to buy stuff off Tower Hobbies, actually. Back in the Nitro days, I used to buy the Tower muffler for the 46 size motors. They were fantastic mufflers, gave a lot more power out of your motor. Dubro in Chicago. I used to buy a lot of Dubro stuff. In fact, the trouble is you can't buy a lot of that stuff here anymore. And when you can, it's like so expensive. I mean, who wants to pay $10 for a Clevis? It's like, whoa. Yeah. Banggood, Get FPV, and RC Model Aircraft in Brisbane, Australia. Yep. RDQ. Yep. A lot of people ask me about RDQ. Yes, I'm aware RDQ are doing that legal action against the FAA. As I said in another video, I certainly hope they prevail, but I've got my worries because they're relying a bit on the Constitution. And I think, as we've seen since 9/11, when the words safety and security are popped up by Homeland Security and the Defense Department, the Constitution gets moved a little bit sideways. They're prepared to overlook in transgressions of the Constitution if it means keeping America safe. So I'm a little concerned that they may not prevail, and that'd be a bit of a worry. Actually, it's raining now, and there's water dripping in a bucket down here because I've got a leaky roof. If you hear a tick-tick noise, it's just the water leaking into the bucket. Oh, Curry Kitten is here. How about that? Well, how many have we got? 127. Oh, my goodness. Why? Why have we got 127 people here? It's just a test. It's only a test, people. Wow, so many people. So many people. Quad Junkie. Yes, Quad Junkie. And what's up, XJet? There's simple. That's it. That's up, down. Actually, if you live in the Northern Hemisphere, that's up and that's down because we're on the back end of the planet. So, what else there? Whatever happened to the cruise missile? Well, I've still got most of that, actually. I was thinking I should actually put it back together and just under the regulations, it may just exceed the maximum weight, so I may not be able to fly it. We'll see. Who knows? I'll build a smaller one. I've actually got a pulse jet model under construction as we speak for the early summer before the grass gets too dry and I risk burning the planet down. Yes, you've all passed the test, family Guyver. You have. What else have we got here? Test pilot Tim still flying, yeah, but he's bought himself a new house in the country, so we haven't seen much of him. He's probably too busy working to pay the mortgage because house prices are stupid here. It's like, I think the average price for a house in our largest city is now $1 million. $1 million for an average house, not a fancy one. And even around here, the average house price in the country in a tiny little rural area is about $400,000. It's unbelievable. You know, it's like 12 years of someone's earnings just to pay. That's before you charge interest on the mortgage, just to buy a house. It's crazy money, crazy money. I just rent. I can't afford a house. Way too expensive for me. I'm only a YouTuber. And Maximilian Eder, is it Eder? If IRQ and his lawyers don't prevail, XG Bruce will. Such an optimist. I'll do my best. Keeping up the good fight. We're going to have the local Ministry of Transport should be rolling out their response to the submissions that were made. I really want to see that because one of the things they brought up as a reason for these tougher rules being required was Gatwick. And if you've read the story in the Register that was published today and looked at the AirProx reality report page, Gatwick just did not involve drones. There's zero evidence to that effect. So for the regulator to use that as justification for the regulations is fantastic because it shows they don't have a clue. And I will use that. Ooh, there's my phone. I will use that fact against them when it comes to them trying to push remote ID and registration and all the other crap on us. And Dan Richmond, 42. That's the meaning of life. Did you not see The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Yep. So I just wanted to do a quick test of the streaming. That seems to work all right, actually. I've got my Panasonic 4K camera has got a streaming capability too, and it would probably give a better result than this, although you don't want a better result. I should actually blur this. I'll get some Vaseline, put it on the lens so I don't look so stark. But yeah, 144 it says chainsaw FPV. 140, that's crazy. That is crazy. So I will, yeah. Now that I know this works okay, I may do a live stream. So this isn't really a live stream, it's a test. But I may, what time of day though? That's the question, because everybody's got something on some stage during that. And there's so many other streams. You've got, if you're competing with Bardwell or Bot Grinder or Ken Heron, all these other FPVs that stream. I mean, there's no gaps left. There's really very few gaps left in the time frame. So I'll just have to randomly pick a time and hope that people are watching. But I'm surprised so many people jumped at 154, and it's like, this wasn't scheduled or anything, so oh well. What I will do now is I will sign off, because as I say, this was just a test. I just wanted to make sure it worked, and now I know that it works. Well, hey, I will try and organize something so you can expect to see me again. Unfortunately, I must get a better chair. Ian from Mad RC's got a fantastic chair. My chair is very second rate. I'm going to show you my chair. This is what I have to sit on for so many hours a day. I'm such a Scrooge. Look at that chair. It's all worn out. Ian from Mads RC has a fancy gamer chair. I don't have one of those. I can't afford a gamer chair. Mind you, this is better. I was one of those fanboys. How some people get like branding and you got to have the branded thing? Well, I had an Apple box. It was an old Apple box. Used to have apples in it. That's the closest thing I get to an Apple product. But now I've got a real chair, even though it's all worn out. It doesn't go up and down anymore. I've got to sit at one level because the little pneumatic thing's broken. So, who cares? Right. So I'm going to go now. Thank you all. I see. No. Ian Stream. It's got a button for that. Fine. Is my audio still working? Is it working? The little green light isn't moving. Oh, why's the green light stop moving? Oh, there we go. Did it move now? Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, thank you, gentlemen. I shall disappear. See you all later. Thanks for the comments. Is it finished?